Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning for the news update for Friday, August 15, 2025. And I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, King's House clarifies election day after error in official proclamation. The Office of the Governor General has moved to clear up confusion after a proclamation appointing the country's general election date was circulated with the wrong day listed. The document dissolves the parliament and sets a polling day for Thursday, September 3, 2025. The correct date is Wednesday, September 3, 2025. The proclamation, signed and sealed by the Governor General, Sir Patrick Allen, on August 11, also stated that Parliament is to be dissolved on Friday, August 15. I, Patrick Lincoln Allen, do hereby appoint Thursday, the 3rd day of September 2025 as the day upon which the poll for a general election of members of the House of Representatives shall be held. The document reads, Prime Minister Andrew Holness had announced the correct date, Wednesday, September 3, during a Jamaica Labour Party rally in Halfway Tree on Sunday, August 10, before the proclamation was sent. The incorrect date also appeared in follow-up communication signed by the Governor General's secretary. In a statement on Wednesday, King's House described some media reports on the matter as erroneous, stressing that proclamations of this nature are not issued to the general public but are sent directly to Parliament and the Jamaica printing services to be effected. The correct information was published in the Jamaica Gazette supplement dated Monday, August 11, 2025. The statement read, While we are uncertain about the intent behind such a release by the media, we can assure the public that the correct information has been disseminated to the official entities for which it was intended. The Office of the Governor General also cautioned against sharing information that could misrepresent the facts or cause confusion in the electoral process. Four young males accused of having lottery scam paraphernalia received a stern reality check at the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday. In the dock were 25-year-old Luttrell Christie, 18-year-old Nicholas Jarrett, 19-year-old Nicholas Tennant, and a 17-year-old whose name is being withheld as he is a minor. Represented by attorneys Martin Thomas and Henry McCurdy, they appeared before Judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton, charged with possession of identity information, an offense that has tarnished Jamaica's reputation abroad and left a trail of victims. According to court documents, on August 4 at midday, police executed a search warrant at the tenant's home in Goodwell, St. James, where they reportedly discovered 4 letter-sized sheets listing names, addresses, and the phone numbers of overseas residents. The papers were seized, and the 4 males present were taken into custody. From the bench Wednesday, Judge Fairclough Hilton's message was resolute. As citizens of this country, you have a responsibility to do better, she told them, her voice carrying throughout the courtroom. What do you want to do with your life? Fairclough Hilton asked. The defendants said they hope to apply to the Heart NSTA Trust, Jamaica's national skills training agency, to pursue legitimate careers. The judge was clear about her expectations. On the next occasion, your clients need to come and tell me that they have applied to Heart and are doing the entrance test, she instructed their attorneys. For those not pursuing Heart, she left no loophole, warning that they must be engaged in an apprenticeship program and present a letter confirming this at the next hearing. Bail was set at $200,000 each, with up to 3 sureties. Conditions include regular reporting to a designated police station and a nightly curfew from 9 to 6 a.m. The matter returns to court on November 18 for a case management, a date that may decide whether the accused take the judge's challenge seriously or face harsher consequences. Man before court after releasing intimate video of his child's mother. Osley Scott of Norwood St. James appeared in the parish court on Wednesday, accused of turning a private matter into a public scandal by sharing a sexual video of his former partner. The charges stem from a dispute with the mother of his child. The court was told that on July 30, Scott used the complainant's phone to send the video to her cousin while she was at home. The matter reportedly escalated when, as she attempted to report the incident at Montego Bay Police Station, Scott contacted her, warning that the video would be distributed to all his friends and their family. The video was later shared on Scott's social media, reaching friends and relatives, who then contacted the complainant, leaving her exposed and distressed. During the hearing, the judge asked the clerk of court about the position on bail. In response, the clerk said the Crown is not opposed to bail. However, the Crown is seeking that a condition of the bail will be that the restraining order that the complainant has against him will be enforced, as he refuses to leave her alone. Bail was granted in the sum of $500,000 with up to 3 sureties. Conditions include reporting to a designated police station on specified days and a strict prohibition against contacting the complainant. The judge also set a case management hearing for October 8. In Jamaica, malicious communication is addressed under Section 9 of the Cybercrimes Act 2015. This section criminalizes the use of a computer to send data that is threatening, menacing, or obscene with the intent to cause distress, alarm, or harm to another person. Penalties can include fines, imprisonment, or both, with a specific punishment depending on the severity and the nature of the offense, as well as whether it's a first or subsequent offense. EOJ advanced in election preparations. The Electoral Office of Jamaica is reporting that it is fairly advanced in the preparations for the upcoming general election set for Wednesday, September 3. In an interview with the news, Director of Elections Glasspool Brown said that the team is about to complete the identification of all election day workers, and we are going to finish our training in a couple of days. We have identified all our polling stations for this election, and we are using roughly 7,250 polling stations, which is a significant increase over the number that we had in the local government election last year, he informed. We have identified our nomination centers. We have identified their counting centers, he added, noting that this was done before the announcement of the election dates. With Prime Minister Andrew Holness announcing the nomination and election dates, the EOJ has moved into another phase of its preparation. This involves the printing of the ballots and the voters' list that will be used on election day, along with other printing activities, and to finalize the distribution of supplies across the island. So we are pretty advanced, and we should complete the preparations and be ready for September 3, Brown said. PNP accuses JLP of stalling plans for election debates. JLP blames miscommunication for missed meeting. The People's National Party is accusing the Jamaica Labour Party of delaying efforts to finalize arrangements for the upcoming national debates set to begin next week. In a media release Thursday afternoon, the PNP said, despite repeated confirmations, the JLP has missed 2 critical planning meetings with the Jamaica Debates Commission, including one rescheduled for 2 p.m. Thursday at the JLP's request. The PNP said when contacted Thursday, the JLP's designated negotiator, Delroy Williams, indicated he was in May Pen and unavailable despite having confirmed the meeting in advance. These delays are unacceptable. The debates are a vital part of Jamaica's democratic process, giving citizens an opportunity to hear from all parties on issues that matter most. With the first debate set for Tuesday, the JLP's repeated no-shows are severely limiting the time available for finalizing important details and to show a troubling disregard for the public, the process, and the work of the independent commissioners who facilitate these events, the PNP said in a statement from its General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell. The PNP said it was calling on the JLP to stop the political gamesmanship, respect the Commission's schedule, and commit in good faith to completing the debate arrangements without a further delay. However, Chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party's Communication Task Force, Abka Fitzhenley, has responded, saying there was some miscommunication concerning scheduling and that a meeting involving the JDC has been set for Friday morning and the JLP will be represented. Fitzhenley said the JLP representative had an emergency and was unable to attend, while other members of the party's team were participating in a media conference. Dayton appears to be digging for a story where there is none. He appears to be searching for a political bounce, perhaps because his party has launched a rush to copy and paste manifesto with about 8 glaring spelling errors and over 20 instances of grammatical misadventure, and the document has received a lukewarm response from the public, Fitzhenley stated. The JDC says the ruling JLP and the opposition PNP have agreed to participate in 3 debates ahead of the September 3 general election. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.